Welcome to Google Ads Unleashed, the podcast that helps you harness the power of Google Ads. And now your host, Jeremy Young.
Hello and welcome back to Google Ads Unleashed, guys. Hope everyone is doing fine this week. And this week I've got some juicy updates for you. If you have not lived under a rock, or if you haven't followed Google's updates recently regarding Pmax, this is the episode for you, because Google has promised some fantastic sweeping changes, some of which have already been implemented, and I want to tell you all about them today. And the first one that I want to be telling you about is campaign level negatives. So as everyone knows, Pmax does not carry any negative keywords, which has been the bane of many people's existence for a very long time, because naturally it makes it even more of a black box and quite frankly begs the question, what do our ads sort of appear for? And as probably many advertisers know, this black box has actually generated poor results for a lot of people in the past, which is why many people have taken umbrage to Pmax. Now, up until now, there have been workarounds to this. First of all, account level negatives. You could always deploy them, which will also apply to Pmax. For that, you have to head into your settings and then onto account level negatives, and you can upload, I believe, a list of either, I think, 1,000 keywords negatives, which you could upload. So this is one of the ways that you've been able to get around that. There's three ways actually. Then the second one, of course, is brand exclusion, just that you don't appear for your own brand searches anymore, or other branded searches. So that's kind of one way we were able to exclude that as well. The third way was that there is actually a form online which you can use in order to get negative keywords onto Pmax. You just have to compile a list of negative keywords, send that over with that form, and Google will actually implement that for you. But now there has been one big update which has been already rolled out in some accounts in the US, but it's not quite available just yet within Europe or European accounts, and that is campaign level negatives. So you will be able to add up to 100 negatives on a campaign level per Pmax, and quite frankly, what I think about this is it's total bullshit, right? You probably, if you've got an older Google Ads account or if you have other campaigns running, you will be doing regular negative keyword research. You will dig through your search terms to see what you can exclude that is generating irrelevant traffic to your site and waste some money. And I bet you any money that you've got more than 100 keywords in there, okay? So in my opinion, this is a total farcical update. You can't even apply lists, but it's definitely one that's coming. Maybe there are certain let's say 50 to 100 top negatives that you'd want to exclude instantly. Just look at your negative keyword lists and maybe go through them to make sure that you don't appear for them searches anymore. This is not the best update, but definitely something that you should be aware of, and definitely something that you should deploy should you very urgently need to exclude some negatives. Then the next update, which maybe someone has seen or maybe has not seen, is that Pmax has deployed a sort of a usefulness or effectiveness indicator for search themes. So search themes, as you know, can be deployed on an asset group level. You head into your asset groups and then into your audience signals, and there you can deploy search themes. So you tell Google either what kind of searches you will want to appear for, but not exclusively, right? So they're not like keywords. It's basically like a nudge into the right direction. But search themes also sort of serve as a sort of idea what your product could be about. For instance, a client of ours sells personalized what do they call, like wonder trees or something like that, the smellies for the car. So you can just sort of hang up a personalized photo of yourself looking silly in the car and it smells nice. He found out in a post-purchase survey that a lot of people buy this as a gift for their husband, right? A lot of ladies. Well, then, of course, in the search themes, we added a search theme gift for husbands, or a little gift for husbands. And although this is not explicitly stated on the site, and although it's not even in the product titles or in any of the keywords, this is a surefire way how you can make that appear more for these kinds of searches, because that's what search themes is about, is supplementing your existing products and your sort of offer proposition with additional information and give Google the nudge into the right direction. And Google now actually tell you if these are relevant or not. So what will happen is, if they are relevant and if they are working well, you will see that there will be a little green arrow that looks like your stocks are climbing up and you're making money. Hopefully you are making money, which will help in you sort of say that it helps you improve your reach and that it is actually working to find additional traffic beyond what is being captured by your URLs, your creative assets, and of course the content of the ads. Okay, so super interesting. It'll also help you sort of weed out the search themes that do not work well. Then the last and third update, which I'm sure you should be aware of, is there's a couple of others, but I don't find them that interesting. But this is probably the last one, which is super interesting, is that it's currently in beta, so not every account will have this. But there will actually be demographic exclusions available very soon, which will allow you to exclude ages and age brackets which are commonly available, such as 18 to 24, 35 to 44, or 65 plus, from your Performance Max campaigns. You will also be able to do some device targeting, which is commonly not really available, and you will also be able to exclude genders, right? This has commonly not been available, so because this is something a lot of people get wrong. They think that in the audience signals, when they provide an audience signal to Pmax, that it is just targeting those ages and genders and whatever, but an audience signal is more or less there to like start your account and to give Google sort of a nudge into the right direction for which sort of people your ads are meant to show. It always goes beyond that. It just takes that as an impulse to show people the right ad. So now you will be able to actually very specifically exclude gender and age, and to a certain extent device as well. So these are big 3 updates that are going to come. Keep an eye on them. Some of them have already been activated, such as the search themes usefulness indicator. Keep an eye on that and keep optimizing. And if that tip's been helpful, and if you need help with your Google ads, guys, what are you waiting for? Just reach out. We've got coaching spots opening up now in the second quarter of the year. So from April onwards, so just get in touch for that. And we also have hired recently, so we got capacity in the agency again as well. So if you think Google Ads, this is something that's increasingly getting hard, it's increasingly getting complicated, I need an expert to look at it, then we are the right address. So just drop us a message via the website, book yourself on my Calendly link, or send me a message on LinkedIn, and we are more than happy to help. This has been Jeremy Young, your personal Google Ads expert, and I wish you a happy and productive week ahead.
Thank you for listening to Google Ads Unleashed. Be sure to subscribe wherever you heard this podcast so you never miss a future episode. If you found value in today's podcast, please share it with others and leave a rating and a review. For more information or to connect with Jeremy, check him out online at www.younganddigital.marketing. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.